Ashley. Good evening, University. The academic recognition night will start in 3 minutes, so continue to chit-chat for 3 minutes. Good evening. Welcome to University High School Academic Recognition Night. As a side comment, in a few weeks we'll have a lot of cicadas out, and when you listen to their noise as it ebbs and flows, there's a synergy between individual insects and how they go up and down, and it reminds me of the fact that all of you spontaneously got quiet at the same time for no apparent reason. It was just interesting. Anyway, we honor many things at University High School over the course of years, and especially when somebody gets to their senior year. The vast majority of these awards are generated internally. We award achievement within ourselves, but there are some awards that are designed by people external to University High School to honor our awardees, and that is mainly what academic recognition is tonight. So you're mainly going to see awards for your students from national level organizations. You're also going to see one internal recognition for people that not so much have excellence in academics, though actually they really do, but it is for their excellence supporting others' academics. With that being said, let's start honoring those who have been represented by external organizations to us as worthy of recognition. I'm going to hand the podium over now to Ms. Ladea Conde, who's going to present some book awards.
Good evening, everyone. The first award this evening is the Smith College Book Award. Since its founding in 1871, Smith College has provided women of high ability and promise an education of uncompromising quality. A world-class faculty of scholars are fully engaged in the intellectual development of their students, and an open curriculum encourages young women to explore many fields of knowledge. Each year, Smith College selects one junior female who embodies outstanding academic achievement and leadership. This outstanding leader is a member of the FIRST robotics team, currently participates in activities such as BioBlitz, EcoBlazers, Science Club, Community Service Club, and even writes for several environmental nonprofit organizations. Please help me congratulate this year's award to Ali Skalnick. Congratulations. All right, the next award is from the University of Chicago. The University of Chicago is an urban research university that has driven new ways of thinking since 1890. Their commitment to free and open inquiry draws inspired scholars to their global campuses, where ideas are born that challenge and change the world. Each year, University of Chicago recognizes a junior for outstanding academic achievement, community engagement, and intellectual curiosity to draw connections across disciplines. This outstanding junior has over 450 hours of community service. Her resume ranges from research with Harvard Medical School to volunteering at Eskenazi Health. She's also the founder of her own nonprofit organization, Art for the Heart, as well as an active member in UNICEF and DECA, just to name a few. This year's award is given to Aisha Koken. Next, I will give the podium to Ellen Wallerstein for the Peer Tutoring Awards.
Good evening. Would the following students please come up front? Kane Ordafio, Abby Merchlin, Zoe Napier, Ria Nairanyan, Jolyn Xu, Ali Skalnick, Becky Williams, and Narissa Finnan. Let's proceed. Peer tutoring is a system of instruction in which learners help each other to succeed. The practice of supporting others academically is inherent in the UHS culture. Peer tutoring has its roots in Aristotle's time, as he used peer tutoring to promote his work. He once said, in order to teach, one must achieve the highest form of understanding. Our biology study group facilitators, Ali, Becky, and Narissa, will tell you that peer tutors learn how to teach, learn how to learn, and learn how to lead. Kane, Zoe, Ria, Jolyn, and Abby meet with students both in person and online. They know that powerful relationships are formed as a result of collaborative learning, because learning is both social and emotional. Precita will attest that LSS is a place to be during flex and lunch periods because of our peer tutors. Diverse learners come together not only to deepen their understanding, but also to bond with friends. Precita and I want to take this opportunity to recognize these students for stepping forward throughout the year to enrich our learning culture and for supporting their peers in the UHS community. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Now here is Stacy Summit-Mann to induct members into the Science National Honor Society.
Good evening, everyone. It's so good to be here with you this evening. And boy, do we have a lot to celebrate for science, especially this year, right? And this amazing senior class. We have many seniors to recognize tonight, and I've been reading a lot of children's books. So especially to 2-year-old. So in the words of Pete the Cat, let's get to it. The Science National Honor Society was founded at University High School as chapter number 230 in the fall of 2004 with 10 founding students. Junior or seniors who meet the following are eligible for membership: a cumulative GPA of 3.5 or higher, a B+ average in all science courses, enrollment in at least 2 semesters of upper-level science classes during both the junior and senior years, including at least 1 AP-level course, and at least 4 hours of science department-sponsored activities each year of membership. Juniors, you will get your chance. You will be invited to apply this fall. At this time, we would like to induct our senior members and celebrate their pursuit of excellences in the sciences. Each student will receive a certificate. They will also receive a book signed by the science faculty, which was personally selected for you based on your individual interests. We encourage you to open these at the end of this evening's ceremony. So as I call your name, please come forward to receive your certificate and book. Joseph Alsati. Kane Ardafio. Rachel Bates. John David Bell. Molly Bickle. Cassie Biglin. Gordon Bradley. Owen Klein. Ben Ewer. Josh Fetchman. Kelsey Harvey. Curry Hoggs. Sophia Wong. Will Jacob. Sonia Kraft. Charlotte Kumler. Jacob Ling. Michael Mao. Gus Mervis. Sarah Naidu. Adam Oxley. Daniel Pavola. Keegan Priest. Soren Rothenberg. Ria Sharma. Molly Shord. Garrett Smith. Faith Sponseller. Kendra Stevens. Brooke Toombs. And Vitha Vadlamudi. Daniel Vesper. Sydney Williams. Cooper Williamson. Jolyn Shu. Ryan Zay. You see why we needed Pete the Cat now, don't you? And I must say, it was really, really good to hear University clap again. Congratulations, seniors. And now I would like to introduce Spanish instructor Mercedes Munez Peredo.
Thank you, Stacy. As she mentioned, my name is Mercedes Muñiz Peredo, and I am one of the Spanish teachers here at UHS. I am also the sponsor for the Hispanic Honorary Society, and tonight's induction will be in Spanish. However, you may follow along with the program that you have in English. Estamos aquí reunidos para la iniciación de un grupo de estudiantes que ha demostrado un vivo interés en la bella lengua española y las culturas de la gente que la hablan. Todos estos estudiantes han dedicado 4 años o más al estudio del español. Han obtenido las mejores calificaciones en sus clases y desean vivir en un mundo más justo y equitativo. Para empezar, la Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica fue fundada por la Asociación Americana de Maestros de Español y Portugués en el año de 1953 para los estudiantes de colegios norteamericanos. Y esta delegación o capítulo fue establecido en el año 2019. Así que ustedes son la tercera generación apenas. El nombre de nuestro capítulo tiene el muy apropiado nombre de Los Pioneros, The Trailblazers. Nuestro lema es Todos a una. Nuestros colores son el rojo y el oro. Nuestra insignia y nuestro sello son los de la Asociación Madre. Nuestra delegación cree en los valores de curiosidad académica, determinación, honestidad y unidad. Reflexionemos sobre estos valores con las palabras del gran poeta uruguayo Mario Benedetti en su poema que dice "No te rindas, don't give up". Vivir la vida y aceptar el reto, recuperar la risa y ensayar el canto, bajar la guardia y extender las manos, desplegar las alas e intentar de nuevo, celebrar la vida y retomar los cielos. No te rindas, por favor, no cedas, aunque el frío queme, aunque el miedo muerda, aunque el sol se ponga y se calle el viento, aún hay fuego en tu alma, aún hay vida en tus sueños, porque cada día es un comienzo, porque es la hora y el mejor momento, porque no estás solo, porque yo te apoyo. Para proseguir con la iniciación necesito que los siguientes estudiantes pasen al frente. Los voy a llamar por grupos. Nivel 4 de español, Grace Brenner, Derek Brown, London Porter, Kendra Stevens, Brooke Toombs. De nivel AP de lengua, Kane Ardaifio, Casey Bigland, Jordan Herbst, Aisha Kokan, Soren Rottenberg, Alison Skalkin, and Hayden Suarez Davis. Last but not least, the AP Literature class. Maybe you want to start filling up this space here. Molly Bickle, Carrie Hoggs, Sophia Wang, Jack Pratt, and Keegan Priest. Next, these students are going to recite the oath to be initiated. So, estudiantes, por favor, repitan el juramento después de mí. Como miembro de la delegación Los Pioneros, prometo dedicarme al estudio de la lengua española con el fin de dominarla algún día, recordando que la lengua puede ser un lazo fuerte entre personas. Puede ser un lazo fuerte entre personas de distintos orígenes, raza o religión. Como ciudadano de mi patria, prometo promover la amistad y el entendimiento entre ella y los otros países del mundo. Esta es mi promesa y mi juramento. Amigos, por la autoridad que me concede la Madre Asociación y la Delegación Los Pioneros, los declaro miembros de esta delegación. Ustedes representan el presente y el futuro de nuestra sociedad. Ahora procedan a vivir nuestros ideales y servir a la gente de nuestra comunidad y de la comunidad global. Muchas felicidades. Now I'm going to call you again, and you're going to receive your certificate. And also remember to sign the book that it's on my right, your left, at the end of the ceremony so we can move on, okay? So here we go again. Grace Brenner. Derek, I don't think he's here. London. Kendra. Brooke. Kane. Cassie. Jordan. Asha. Soren. Ali. Hayden. Molly. Carrie. Sophia. And Keegan. Again, congratulations. You worked very, very hard this year. Now we will continue with our ceremony as I introduce Mr. Chris Bradley, who will honor members of the Cum Laude Society. And you guys come back and sign later, okay? Before pictures.
So when I call somebody, I'm going to do the juniors first. Somebody to the All right, good evening. My order of business in this ceremony is the induction of new members into the school's Cum Laude chapter. So first, a few words on what the Cum Laude Society is. In 1906, Dr. Abram W. Harris developed a society that would encourage and recognize true scholarship. Thus was born the Cum Laude Society. Membership in the society is limited to those schools of superior academic quality. There are only 4 high schools in all of Indiana that are members of the society, and University High School is proudly one of them. The University High School charter of the Cum Laude Society was founded by alumni Mary Fowler and Patrick Cozy, parents Wade Clapp, Ann Cutler, and Karen Gentleman, and faculty members David Vesper, Carolyn Bradley, Laura Slocum, Jim Fadley, Alicia LaMagdalene, Maggie Dean, and myself. I invite these people, if they are present, as well as any past inductees to the society in the audience, to stand and be recognized. So we gather here after more than 14 months of our collective pandemic experience. This has been horrible. As of today, around 600,000 Americans have lost their lives to COVID-19, which is approaching the death total of the U.S. Civil War. Worldwide, more than 3.4 million people have perished. On top of that, there have been hundreds of thousands of people with serious cases requiring hospitalization and intubation. Almost all of these casualties of COVID-19 have close family members, meaning the direct reach of the disease in terms of death, disability, and familial trauma reaches into the millions in our country alone. Add to this the economic dislocation and the mass unemployment caused by the disruptions of the disease and efforts to stop its spread, and you have had a whirlwind of bad events since the middle of March 2020. But within this gloomy picture lies at least 2 important stories that we can tie to scholarship. The first is the great success story to come out of the COVID pandemic, that of the creation of safe and highly effective vaccines. Last spring, average citizens like myself could only hope that such treatments might be developed, and maybe within 2 or 3 years. Instead, a vaccine was developed and approved for emergency use before 2020 was over. How did this happen? We need to give thanks to countless hardworking, inventive, creative, and intelligent scholars around the world, crucially here in the United States as well, who worked mightily in 2020, building on the quiet and crucial work of previous epidemiologists and other scientists in the previous 15 years. These are people who believe in everything that true scholarship stands for: dedication, study, problem solving, sharing of information, a willingness to listen and learn new things, and above all, the desire to do all of this again and again until a situation is addressed. Our way out of the pandemic has been paved and lighted by those who have deeply valued and pursued knowledge. That bright spot in the darkness of the pandemic is important, it's very important, but it's also somewhat distant from each of us personally. A much nearer bright spot has been provided by students such as those who we honor this evening. Each in their own way have valued and pursued knowledge. They deserve recognition for this in any year, but especially this year. This year, when so much was disrupted, when the end of last school year was turned on its head, only to be followed by an entire school year rearranged, chopped up, and people split physically from one another. It would have been easy for a student to have simply given up, decided it was too hard to figure out school, just decide to do whatever minimum was required and simply say that it was the pandemic's fault. But instead, these young scholars fought for their knowledge. They did not give in. They figured out new routines. They practiced dedication, study, problem solving, sharing of information, a willingness to listen and learn new things, and above all, the desire to do all of this again and again until they could say that they've come through this year with more knowledge and more of a sense of their own capabilities. Our current dark times, I trust, are coming to an end. For this, we should all be thankful. In the future, more dark times will emerge, but I have confidence that we will make it through those, because in those future times, it will be the people that we honor this evening that will pave and light our way out. Believe that. So I am pleased to induct the newest student members of the Cum Laude chapter of University High School. Their distinguished academic records have won for them membership in the Cum Laude Society, and by the authority the society duly granted, I now present memberships to the following students. First, from the class of 2021, Leanne Alsati. You know, this pandemic has really screwed up my time sense. Let's call it the class of 2022, and then we'll do I don't know, like I still feel like it's 2020. So, from the class of 2022, Eli Baheeler. Narissa Finnan. Natalie Fuhr. Jordan Herbst. Aisha Koken. Shay Orentlicker. Allie Skelnick. And Becky Williams. Right now, actually, from the class of 2021, Kane Ardafio. Grace Brenner. Ben Ewer. Sophia Fisher. Sonia Kraft. Michael Mao. Keegan Priest. Soren Rothenberg. Molly Shord. And Vitha Vadlamudi. All right, congratulations to one and all. Of maybe a final round of applause for them. All right, here comes Mr. Vesper to wrap it up. Yep. What's that?
Thank you, Mr. Bradley. And thank you again for all your attendees. That concludes the formal part of the ceremony. When we are actually done, all our honorees, you should go to the back of the youth center out by the practice field where we'll take your photos. With that being said, again, I want to congratulate everyone and remind everyone, we do at times honor ourselves internally, and in particular on Prize Day, but for today, it is the external organizations that have recognized the strength of all of you in the audience. With that, thank you for your attendance and have a good evening.